I'm Nick. Welcome to Get Out and Wrench. Today, we'll be working on the 91 Camaro again. In the previous video, I did the frame repair. I don't know. I did what I could do with what I had. So today I'm going to be doing spot welding. Probably not going to do the whole thing today. Maybe just the one side. I've never actually spot welded before, so we're going to see how this goes. I put the rat support up, and this arm was already on, so put this arm up, got one little screw in it in the bottom, and I got to do the spot welding on it, so I'm going to practice that. I'm going to practice on my project, so they'll get better as I go. Supposedly. Okay, so I gotta take this up a little bit here because I don't know if you can see in there. I got a light right there, and you can see that. Gotta clean that up so it sits flat. But there's the side over here. I gotta take this back off and just clean it up so I can weld it. This one little screw goes in right there, and this gets body seam sealer over it. And then you got welds that go here, some that go there, all up underneath in here. From this side, I guess. I don't know. And then down here, but I'll take this apart a little bit and clean up what I can. Get this to sit as flat as possible before I start welding, and obviously clean up the metal. The first thing I'm going to weld, I'm going to tack weld this. So this is the arm on the passenger side to the car. It gets held in with this self-tapper from the factory, and then it gets welded and covered with seam sealer. So I guess I'll start there and I'll work that way, getting this square, and then move to the front. So I'll set my welder and I'll tack this in place, so we'll move on from there. I just did a couple of test spot welds on a scrap piece of the same metal. So I got my settings set up pretty good. I'm running 110 voltage on my Eastwood MP200i, and then my voltage is set at 17 volts, and it has a spot weld timer, so I turn that on and I have it set to 1.2 seconds, and my wire feed is about 6. So it seemed like that was pretty good for getting a nice spot. So I'm going to try here. I don't know if you're supposed to use a spot weld timer when you're tack welding, so we'll see. So my voltage might be a little high for that, I think. Lower the voltage a little bit. Okay, so I lowered the voltage to 16. We're gonna see how that does. Might need to push this in a little. I don't like that. That burned through. How did that burn through? I don't know. Let's do another one right here. Now that burned through there. This is all going to be covered with seam sealer, so you won't see it. That's why I'm practicing on my project back here. Where'd my pliers go? Let me try something. Okay. Well, that came out terrible, so I'm gonna say that that's probably okay, and we'll move on to a different spot. Are we on fire? Ouch. So I'm probably doing something wrong for spot welding. I don't know if I drilled my holes too big when I drilled out the old spot welds. Actually, I didn't even take this panel off. I got this from a junkyard, so I really don't know. If you have any pointers, put them down in the comments and I'll be sure to read them. The last spot weld on here just came out the best, so I don't know. There's a lot of leaves down here. There's a whole mouse house in there. Is that a new mouse house? Damn, there's a lot of stuff in there. Well, that's a fire hazard waiting to happen. Look at that. I pulled all that out of there just now. Continue my spot welds here. We'll do 3 there. And then we'll go underneath and start doing underneath. But let's start up here first. Let's take that leaf out of there. It is all wet down there. I don't know why. Was that coolant? That could be coolant. The guy on the Eastwood video said to cut that little ball off I don't know if you can see that. A little ball on the end of the weld wire. So cut that off if you're spot welding because it'll give you a cleaner weld. So I've been trying to remember to do that as much as I can. And it seems like it works. Uh-oh. All right, we may have just started a fire. So I set my car on fire a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. Get all these, as much of these out of here as I can. Because, you know, nice dry leaves inside my garage. In my other car, that's gonna be a whole hassle to get out of here if this thing goes up. So, now they just don't have to deal with that. Oh, and that didn't even, okay, that didn't even like attach. Alright. So, I'm gonna put this here. And this here. We're gonna try welding this again. And not set the car on fire this time. Way down in that little corner I saw a little fire starting, so I was able to get that blown out. But these didn't stick. So I'm going to try them again. So I'm going to put my welding gloves here. Because if the car catches on fire, that's bad. If my hand gets burnt, it's not as bad. Well, we got some welding done today, which is good because I wanted to at least make a little bit of progress. I'm not a professional welder. I don't think that they came out terrible, but I don't think they came out that great. So I'm gonna go watch some more videos and maybe see if there's something that I'm doing wrong. I'll get back on this project when I can, and I'd like to get this thing back on the road so I can get the Corvette that I just picked up in here and get working on that. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, tips, pointers, things you'd like to see, things you don't like. So let me know. I'm Nick. Get out and wrench.